All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for September 25th through October 2nd, 2025, but the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. First card out is follow your heart. Trust where you're led. Use your heart and intuition to guide you. Do what makes you happy. Don't look at my nails. I'm getting them done Friday. It's been a busy month, okay? Um, Second card out is it doesn't matter what they think. Do you and what you think is best for you. You're not obligated to adhere to what anyone else says regarding your life. You have free will. Use it. Listen to yourself. Don't let others pressure you. And last card out is you're not crazy. You know. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Don't question yourself and don't second guess. If it feels like you have it feels like a choice to make. Or like new options have been or are being presented to you. Mm, like it's like a new opportunity being presented to you, and it feels like this is at the bottom of the deck, but like it I feel it heavily. It feels like there's family that's that's going to be heavily influencing you to trying to sway you in a direction that benefits them the most. Like this is some sort of lucrative opportunity, or like maybe you came up on some money, maybe you won the lottery or something. It's like it has something to do with like your financial well-being, something that's going to put you in a very wealthy position. Honestly, whatever it is, like I wouldn't tell these people shit, but it feels like they're gonna find out regardless. Even if you don't tell them, somehow they're gonna probably, because it's like a big lifestyle change for you, so like they gonna know that you came up regardless. But it feels like whatever you do, you're going to be good financially, successfully in life regardless. But it feels like one option is like they front you the money. I don't know what this is. Like it feels like the money comes faster on one way, one opportunity that is going to be presented to you, and it feels like another way it's kind of like you're still going to get the money, but like it's going to take some time. Like it's going to be some time mid next year before you see income from whatever this is. But it feels like outside sources, family, people that are close to you, something. This is why I said, like, don't tell people shit. But again, like most of the, if it has something to do with your job, your work, or like career wise, like you can't not talk about some of the stuff that you're doing because you have to promote, right? Like people are going to find out because you have to promote, and like we're not going to sit here and just dim our light and play small and shrink in to like hide in the shadows, hide away our talents, our gifts, our abilities, our skills, and whatever it is that we're meant to be putting on display now, just so that we can keep the moochers and the haters, or whatever this is. Feels like I said, feels kind of like users mutual users moochers abusers, like trying to just takers takers, right? We're not doing all that. Like you just have to get good with just telling people to get the f up out of here. Like no, and be okay with hurting people's feelings, because these it just feels like these people don't have an issue with just taking from you and like using you, and like whatever this is, like this is they're wanting to they want you to do the thing that's going to bring you the money fast, but like fast is not necessarily better. What they say, easy come easy go, right? Like this feels like something you need to play the long game on. It's like delayed gratification is going to happen for you, is going to happen, but really you got to decide what's best for you. You got to do it for you. You're not out here. We've done enough lessons of like not people pleasing, of not putting one others' wants and needs before our own, right? And this is very much this, where it feels like I'm trying to figure out how they know about this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to figure out like how it is that they are privy to the fact that these are things that are coming to you. So like I don't know if this is somebody that you have or will confide in or talk about when it comes to like, because it feels like this isn't like it's no small matter. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's a big deal. Maybe the person that's like presenting you with this big deal is like well known, and so like maybe they shout you out or something, or I don't know what this is really, honestly. Like I don't know, but I'm trying to understand the avenue for which these outside people, these people that are close to you, family, friend, whatever this is, these ain't no damn friends. I'll tell you that. They ain't no family either. Look, just because like I say this frequently, just because you are not obligated to do favors just because you're family, right? And I don't care who's mad about it. Like if you've not been there in the trenches, in the abyss, in the Challenger Deep, while you were getting socked out, if you haven't been hitting the phone talking about, hey, are you good? What you need? Is there anything that I can do for you? If you know that you're down bad on money, why are you not hitting the phone then and saying like, hey, do you need a plate? Do you have food? Is there anything that I can do for you? Do you have medicine? Like if you're not doing these things when you're down bad, like don't ever hit our line when we're doing good. People are not obligated to do for you just because there's blood relation, and it feels like it's a lot of this. Again, I'm not sure how these people have found out or will find out. It like I said, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where like you won the lottery, so your shit's like on the news or something, or it's something where like whatever this is, it's like very public. So I guess it's how people have found out. Somehow they have found out that you done came up, right? That like you're about to come up, or like that this opportunity has come up, or that you are in cahoots with this influential person because they said something to you or about wanting to work with you or trying to like reach out to you. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it they have found out somehow. They have found out somehow. And it wasn't that long ago on one of my other readings where I said, like, that's on them. Audacity is at an all time high in these streets. Like, it's, it was hater and moocher energy, right? It's, I don't know. This is like I said, this feels heavily of some sort of big decision, some sort of big opportunity, multiple opportunities that are presenting itself, that are like very lucrative, that are gonna, I think even if it's not one of the aforementioned things, it's the fact that your like lifestyle is gonna change drastically, that they're gonna see. Um, Not me though. Listen to me. Like I be doing the same. I be telling people the same thing. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Like my clothing will probably still be the same. Like I will still be on here with no makeup on. Listen. But I think it's something of like, I don't know, maybe they see you get like chauffeured somewhere, or you move to like a large home, or you bought a whole bunch of land, or it's like something. There's telltale signs that there's money in the bank, right? There's telltale signs that like you doing good in life. And again, I think outside of that, it's showing because of like whatever it is that you're doing in work, you're like out there. I've been saying this for some time now, but like now's coming upon the time. Like I said, next year's a time of large exposure, of like public recognition, right? Of very much being in the public eye, of whatever it is that you're doing for work, or whatever it is that you're putting out there. People are like perceiving and receiving you, wanting to work with you. Again, this is why I've been talking about like, hey, be cognizant of your influence over others, how recognize the power that you have, and the fact that you are an influential person, that you do have people who are going to be looking to you for guidance and I don't know, answers, help. Like you're going to be a lot of people's. Don't put anybody on a pedestal, regardless of who they are, what they're doing, what kind of status or that they have. Nobody is any better than. Again, some of us may be eternal, but like we're no better than ever, regardless of what our title is or how much money is in our bank account, how many subscribers or followers or whatever the case may be. We have, you know, but it's something like, again, you've got people around you who are going to want you to take the fast money, the fast opportunity. But like I said, it feels like this is like a loan. It's almost like what they talk about in the music industry. Like they front these people, the rappers, like money, when they sign a deal, and then like, but they don't realize like you got to pay that back. It's essentially a loan. So if they signed you for a $15 million deal, say, they fronted you up front. They gave you that 15 mil, right? But like, it's not free. It's a loan. Your life is on the line for that 15 mil. They own you for that 15 mil, and you're now working to pay that off. And you're only free once your music or your sales have surpassed the 15 mil that they've already given you, right? Like that's when you then can pocket money think a lot of people don't realize that that's a part of the thing of the industry. Um, so just again, I think it's more of a thing of like this where it may be a large sum of money up front, but like it's not your money. But it's like your people around you will want you to take the fast money or the upfront money. But like the other options is like it feels like it's your money because you worked for it and it's like things that are coming into you. But also I don't know what this is. It also feels like there is some sort of inheritance, sum of money. I don't know what this is. Some sort of something coming to you that other people want to get their hands on and like nay because it's not theirs. And also another thread of energy that's attached to this is it feels like romantically there's this I don't know option that is not really like it. I'm trying to figure out the best way to say it. It's not a done turkey. It's not done cooking. It's very much not done cooking, and it's like a lot of work. It's like a lot of work. It's like a lot of work, but they like want you to give them another chance. But like I feel like your heart's like because again you're not there anymore and you've grown and you've surpassed it and maybe like at one point in time you guys were on the same level like in the same grade, but again it's like you graduated and they got held back. I feel like I've said this before. You is this I feel like it's this energy. You have graduated and there are more well suited people coming into your life. Again, I say it frequently, but you will meet a lot of equally yoked people, platonically, business, romantically, who are meant to be a part of like your pit crew that are going to come in and help you and you're going to help them, but they're like short-term contracts, not people that you're meant to anchor in with right now because again, you're going through the spiral. You're rapidly changing, getting ready for launch point, and they're just there to help you achieve that. And then it's like after you have gone through launch point, then maybe these people will reappear. Some of them, I don't know. I don't. I don't have access to that information, but it does feel. Um, this one person here keeps, like I said, the persistency is admirable, but they need to be persistent in working on themselves first, rather than trying to pursue somebody outside of themselves to try to make themselves feel as though they are completed and healed, which they are not. Nobody will ever be completed and fully healed. That's not what I'm saying. But like, there's so much work that still needs to be done internally. A lot of shadow work, a lot of inner child wound healing, a lot of grieving of things that happened to them, things that they did to other people. Like, it's like their dossier is thick. So this is a very thick dossier of things that need to be sorted through and worked with, and that's not your problem. That's not your problem. That's not what you're there for. Like you got your own shit that you need to be taking care of and doing, and like that's not it. Like that's not what you're here to be doing. That's not what you're here for. It's not your problem. That's not your thing, you know. I always say like leave the door open for people to come back. Like if they don't suck, then you can keep them and see what you want to do with them. If they suck, get rid of them. Like that's just what it is. But that's like a thick dossier of shit that needs to be sorted and worked out amongst them. They got problems like they got deep seated darkness and trauma that needs to be sat with, acknowledged, felt, purged out. And you are not their lighthouse or like bridge, energetic bridge to try and, like hold on to just so that they can like drain you dry of your light essence and positive energy. It's just so that they can feel like remotely normal and alive. That is not it. Like, ick. Ew. It's I'm sorry. It is. It's ick. It's ick. It's ick energy. Um, but everything else, it feels very much like I said, this is some sort of job, not even, it's just some sort of opportunity. I don't know what it is. It's some sort of opportunity, and it's something that's going to be out there, and again, remember the upfront one. Yeah, you would have the money like next month kind of situation. Whenever this happens, right? Whenever this happens. I'm just giving a time frame in this scenario of, say, like, if they approached you today and said like, hey, we like you, we like what we see, we like your work, we like your ethics, we like your morals, we like what you're doing, we like what you're putting out there, we want to sign you right now for $15 million up front, we're gonna give you $15 million, and then, like $5,000 every month, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. That sounds really good, especially when you like when you're extreme budgeting and coupon clipping and living check to check, and having to decide, are you going to get this month? Are you going to skip on that this month? What are you not taking care of this month? What are you not doing for yourself this month just so that you can get the necessities taken care of this month? That sounds really great. $15 million hitting the bank by the end of the week sounds really great, but again, it's there's a caveat, and the caveat is that like they own you, and you got to work. You have to work off that 15 mil, and then after that, once you have paid them back their 15 mil in full, is only then when you start making money that's your own money. And it's not just money that's going to them, so whoever them is, right? But like, again, it feels like your family or people that are close to you are going to be like, oh yeah, take it, take it, take it. Again, not sure how they're going to find out about this, but they will find out. If it's you, don't tell them. Don't, like, you don't need external. I get it, but if you want external advice from anybody, you need to go see a damn lawyer. Like, that's who you need to get some advice from. Get legal. Get legal advice. Don't talk to your family about this shit here. Um, because it does, it just feels like they people around you are gonna want you to take the fast money. You will be tempted to even take the fast money because of the aforementioned things, but again, all that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. Um, and then again, beyond that, it feels like you're putting stuff out there, and even if this thing didn't present itself, it's like, because you're being very public about what it is that you're doing and things that you're putting out there, like, people are starting to recognize and see you, and you're becoming very successful, you're becoming like very in the spotlight. Again, you're going to be an influential public figure soon. And I mean, there's no way around that. People are going to find out. So it is what it is. You're going to have mooching, taking ass energies wanting to approach you, um, in general. But again, you're not obligated to adhere with what anyone else says or do favors for people just because you're blood related. Um, period. And that's what I have for y'all. I hope this was helpful. And don't forget, I guess before once this comes out, this will already you should already know, but tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, Dr. Val Roy Tova and I will be going live here on YouTube and on Twitch. It's Stacia Jeanette 007 over on Twitch. And I will try to stream it from my phone for TikTok as well. But nonetheless, come with your questions on neuroscience and energy and all things spirituality and things of that nature. And we'll see you there. Don't forget you can get the New Earth Guidebook to Healing and Ascension on Amazon. You can book a recorded reading just like this with me. The description box has the information for that there. And also, what else do I have? Oh, you can, I'm like, what else do I have that I have going on? You can apply to work one-on-one with me, also in the description box. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Be squad.